boy. This one is going to be a little different. What's up, people? This your boy Vyyyper, the man about tech, and we are back again for another edition of Vyyyper every day in November. We are on day, 7 now? We're on day 7. Your boy is going another 23 days after tonight, but hopefully you all are having a good Sunday. And I was wondering all day, like, yo, Vyyyper, what are you going to talk about? And then, like, from the tech content gods, content just fell into my lap. So my boy Trent Tech just released a video talking about how he feels like the tech community is a toxic dumpster fire. So what I'm going to do is in a minute here, I'm going to put on his video and I'm going to do a live reaction because I have not watched the entire video yet. So I figured I'll watch with y'all and provide my live commentary and we will go out and do that. However, I have been warned that there is profanity in this video from the man himself. So if you got the kids with you, you might want to get the kids out of the room, or you might want to put on a pair of headphones because you know when my boy Trent goes in, he tends to go in. So you might want to shield the kids' ears from this one because I'm not going to blurt it out or I'm not going to silence it. It is what it is with Trent. So that's what he is. That's what he is. That's what he does. You know, when he gets mad, sometimes the profanity flies. So I can't do nothing about that. I'm not going to stop him. Let that man work. So what I'm going to do is post this thing on Twitter real quick. All right, let me let me go back to my other tweet and just do a retweet of the other tweet, and we will just do it from there. All right, boom, I'm gonna retweet. We are live, and then there should be a link. Boom. All right. Bam. All right. So the tweet has been put out there, and I can now queue up the video. And we can both watch this. Some of y'all might have already watched it. Like I said, I have not. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this with you all in live in real time. And hey, well, whatever happens. You know, it is what it is. So let me share my screen. Hopefully, I think I have it set up to where you guys can hear what happens in the video. So let's share the screen. Chrome tab, Trent Tech. Bow. All right. So we are on. Click the video. All right. So I think we're at a good spot. Let me back to. Oh, it actually went to a regular video. Okay, cool. But that Premiere stuff is gone. All right, cool. So we on the video. Actually, let me utilize StreamYard's new feature. Bam! Put me on the bottom here. I love StreamYard. That's what we talking about. All right. So I'm on the bottom. Let's see what my man Trent Tech has to say about the tech community being a toxic dumpster fire. This should be good because he always comes with a logical video. So I am curious to see what he has to say. So let's hit the play button and see what we got. Let's go, Trent. Woo!
What's up, y'all? Trent's Tech.
Let me know if you guys can hear him or not.
Kind of a interesting conversation today. And it's going to be kind of a slow, quiet rant, okay? Not going to scream at the top of my lungs because at this point, I am more annoyed than I am upset. And here's the thing. This whole super hyper critical, crazy people when it comes to, you know, reviewing tech reviewers or whatnot, or people in the comment section or fanboys or all that stuff. Nothing is ever good enough anymore. Nothing's ever good enough anymore. You can make a tech review and it won't be good enough. Either you praise it too much. Let's say you really like a product, but you're happy about it. Your personal feeling, your personal thoughts is you're happy about it. Some idiot will come out of left field, call you a shill, call you a sheep, say you got paid for it. How dare you like this product so much? It's supposed to suck. And you suck as a tech reviewer because you didn't call out XYZ. On the other hand, if you, let's say, don't like a product and you tell someone you don't like a product and you tell someone the problems that you had with the product and your experience with the product, you get labeled a hater. You get labeled as someone who's not giving the product a chance. How dare you try and tear down this company when you didn't try to tear down another company or something weird? So you got people that You praise something, they're mad. You criticize something, they're angry. Let's say you do both. Let's say you do the pros and you do the cons. Well, there's always going to be the excuse of you missed something, or you're downplaying it, or you're not giving it enough attention, or there's always going to be something that's going to make somebody mad. And what's funny is how ridiculously sensitive people have gotten to the opinions of others on the internet. And it doesn't matter what you do. If you get sent the product for free, then obviously you're influenced by the company who sent you the product. That's the claim, is that you're being influenced because they sent it to you for free.
All right, let me stop there. Because this is something I've been talking about recently myself a lot. And it kind of gets on my damn nerves. So, if we get sent a product for free, all of a sudden we can't be trusted. Now, while I understand where people are coming from with that sentiment, I'm going to invite you to follow me on this train of logic that I'm about to put down with you right here. How come nobody talks about large tech publications that get early access to review units? Nobody is questioning their trust. When you read an iPhone review from The Verge or an iMore or a CNET or an Engadget, right? We're not questioning, can we trust them? They get early access. That's almost as bad as getting the product for free, because there are certain expectations one would think for that company to maintain their good standing with their brand if they want to continue to get early access to new tech, right? But nobody questions these tech publications when they're coming out with the iPhone reviews 1 week before the iPhone goes on sale. Or usually with iPhone, it's a few days before it goes on sale to the mass public. They have a review out, which means that they have a review a few days before the phone goes live. They have had the phone for probably 2 weeks in advance before it ever went on sale to the public. But nobody questions The Verge about their early access. But let a Trent Tech or a Vyyyper get a product sent to them for review for free. Oh my God, you can't be trusted. You got the product for free. Where's that same energy when The Verge is releasing their reviews of the iPhone or the Pixel, whatever? Where's that energy at? Keep that same energy with your favorite tech publications. If you're coming after creators like that, keep that same energy, please. Thank you very much. But let's go on with the video.
So obviously you have something to gain. You got to get views. You got to get likes. You got to get subscribers. There has to be some sort of trade-off because you got this for free. You have an advantage over all these other people. So how dare you get something for free? The second thing would be, let's say you don't get it for free. Let's say you go out and buy something with your own money. Still, even then, you get discredited. You get basically shit on, even though that you went out and bought it with your own money. People will come out and say, oh, you're not going to keep it. You're just going to return it. You're just a broke YouTuber. You know, you already knew what you were going to buy. If you don't like it, then return it. All these different excuses. And so let's say you do buy something and it's like, okay, if I return it, y'all are going to get mad. Even though I spent my own money on it, you're going to get mad that I returned something that I didn't like. Or if I keep the product, but I keep sharing my experience, and let's say my experience is still a negative experience because XYZ company hasn't fixed the issue with the product, you're going to say that we're hating. You're going to sit there and type on your keyboard and talk about how much hating we are, how much we shouldn't be reviewing products and we're not creators and all this stuff. And you're just going to sit there and keep doing that. And this is just a very stupid, silly trend that seems to be going up and up and up. And in my opinion, it's really, it's really spilled over into a new level of toxicity, especially with a damn Pixel. Okay.
All right. So I just want to talk about real quick the whole returning product videos and all that stuff. I know where a viewer would get mad about a creator making a video about why they return such and such thing. I don't have a problem with a video talking about a genuine reason why you returned the product. If you started using it and you found that for whatever reason, maybe it didn't meet your lifestyle, or maybe you found a defect with the product and you are returning it, or like in the case of a pair of earbuds, if they keep falling out of your ears, then return them and let me know as a viewer why you returned them. Okay, I'm okay with that. What I don't like, and I'm not going to name names, but there have been creators that literally make I'm going to return such and such video just to make the video. They never even opened the product, but they talking about I'm going to return the product, which I have not opened, but I'm going to return it. What? How does that help me as a viewer? If you are returning a product and you've never even opened it, that doesn't help me as a viewer. Why are you making that video? How can you come to me with a actual like logical video talking about why you're returning it if you don't even open it? I don't. Oh my God. See, that's the part of YouTube that I don't like. And I've seen creators do this. There have been very creators that have done these type of videos where they are talking about I'm returning such and such, but they've never even used the product. But they talk about, oh, I'm returning it because I got this product or what, blah, blah. No, bro, what? For the love of all things that is YouTube viewer, do me a favor. Please do not make a I'm gonna return such and such video unless you actually used the product and found something wrong with it, or you just used it in general. Use the product before you make it I'm gonna return it video. Do not make the video just for the sake of making content because it's being disingenuous to the audience. You're being disingenuous in general, and it's just not cool. It's not cool. So again, I don't have a problem if you make a video telling me why you're returning something, if there's something wrong with it, or you used it for a period of time and it just didn't work for you, fine, make that video. But if you get a product just to say that I'm gonna return video, or you're making, or you overbuy a product. Let's say you overbuy a product. You buy too much of it, and you know you're not gonna keep it, and then you're gonna buy it, or you're gonna make that product, or buy that product just to make an return video because you brought too much of it anyway. Like, no, man, I'm not with that. But again, I digress. Let's continue with the video.
I'll be honest with you guys. Never in my life would I thought that we would be in 2021 talking about crazy toxic Pixel fans. There's been some toxic Apple people. There's been some toxic Samsung people, but didn't think there was going to be crazy toxic Pixel people. But now that we're, Pixel, I guess, is marketing and showing out commercials or whatnot, if you don't 100% love that phone, people are going to come at you. And the other part of this, which is actually sadder than this entire conversation, is the whole tech creator, tech community internal battle / public battle that happens on Twitter. So if you guys don't know, a lot of us who are tech creators who are on YouTube, we are also on Twitter. We will post our videos on Twitter. We'll post our opinions on Twitter. And to be honest, I've thought about leaving Twitter because a lot of tech conversations on Twitter, even between creators, just become toxic. They just become ridiculous. It becomes, well, hey, I'm having this problem and I'm trying to show you guys on Twitter. And there will be another tech creator or another tech person. They may not directly address you. They may make a side tweet. Oh, why are you guys complaining? Why are you on Team Pixel? You should never even get this phone. Why do you even care? And it's so toxic to the point that it's not a tech community anymore. Okay. It's everybody is out for themselves. Everybody, they can't just sit there and just accept that someone has had a different opinion. When I say everybody, I don't mean literally, I mean figuratively. I'm seeing too many people who are supposed to be, in this community, supposed to be, a rising tide lifts all boats and all that stuff. I see too many people, passive aggressive, subtweet, side tweet, overly critical about someone else's opinion in their own video. And my thing is that if someone makes a video and they don't cover all this stuff, instead of making some snarky behind the scenes tweet where you don't even directly address someone, go make a video. Okay. Go do something positive with that energy. Go make a video and say, you know, even if you wanted to say their name, which you probably won't because you haven't said it already, go make a video saying, hey, 10 things that you should know about the Pixel 6 Pro, 10 things you should know about 13 Pro Max, 13 things you may have missed about the Samsung Galaxy, whatever. Go take that and go put that into some positive energy for your audience or for people who are, you know, looking for an answer. This silly high school drama BS gets old, and I'm just past it at this point. And what's sad is,
all right, so let's talk about Twitter real quick. So I have heard from people that Twitter is a toxic cesspool. Twitter is bad. I don't want to be on Twitter, this, that, and the other. Probably a lot because of the stuff that Trent talked about. Like, if you share your opinion about something on Twitter and people disagree with you, they could come for your neck. Now, I'm not dismissing that because that stuff happens. What I will say, though, is that whatever social media platform that you're on, your experience is largely curated by you. It's all about who you're following or who you're paying attention to or who you choose to give your time to. Chances are, if you are constantly embroiled in toxic crap on Twitter, you're probably following the wrong people. Now, if you're like in a situation like Trent and they just come for your neck, then that's another matter entirely. But you can choose who you want to follow on Twitter. I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for myself. I don't have negative interactions on Twitter because by and large, I don't follow those people. I stay away from them. I don't have time for that trash. I don't even deal with it. And if somebody come from my neck and I feel like I can't have a constructive conversation with them, I'm probably blocking them and moving on with my life because I'm not going to engage in that stuff on Twitter. I have told you all week after week, you are being watched on social media. So you have to be careful about how you interact with people online, especially if you're trying to build a brand or if you're already a brand, you have to be careful with this stuff because people will try to bait you into some crazy stuff. And then you just look bad online in a public forum, and that could potentially mess with your business. And I'm not about that life. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if y'all be like, well, you fake or you this. Bro, I don't care. You're not paying my bills, okay? Your actions on Twitter are not going to affect my money. That's my rule. If it can affect my money, I'm not about that life. Get away from me, okay? So I'm not engaged with anything on Twitter that can affect my money, and that's just me. And if you want to be successful in this game, I would advise you take a similar stance to what Vyyyper is taking. If it can affect your money, if you even think it can affect your money, don't even do it. Why do you think you don't see I just didn't engage with this stuff? Marquette Brownlee's not engaging with it. Your average consumer's not engaging with it. None of the larger successful creators are engaging with crap on Twitter because they know better. You can call them fake, you can call them whatever you want, but what you can't call them is silly for engaging in buffoonery online because they know better. So, again, bruh, stop engaging with the buffoonery on Twitter and public social forums. Stop doing that stuff. Ignore these people. They are not there for your betterment. They don't care about you and your lifestyle and your well-being. A lot of times, as my boy Paris Lilly would say, a lot of times when people come after you on Twitter, they just want your attention. Literally, that's what they want. And the moment you give it to them, that's when you fell for the trap. And they will bring you down to their level as long as you keep engaging with them because they want your attention. Hell, think about your experiences in the past, right? Let's say somebody comes for your neck on Twitter and you give them attention. I won't say a lot, but sometimes they'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you responded. I just wanted some attention from you. Oh my God, such and such, you responded to me. I can't believe you responded." That's all they want. They want attention. No, absolutely not. If you are trying to come for my neck on Twitter just to get my attention, I'm sorry, I don't have time for you. If you're trying to argue with me about something just to like have a fight on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, I'm not doing it. I don't have the time. I could be using or doing better things with my time. I'm not doing that. Now, if you want to have a constructive conversation where I can actually learn something and grow from it, I'm all about that. I can do that. We can have a debate as long as it doesn't get too crazy. We can have like a constructive conversation that could benefit both parties. Fine, let's do that. I'm all about that. I'm all about learning. because I've told you guys before that disagreement can lead to growth on both sides. It doesn't always have to be disagreement for the sake of disagreement. Maybe if you talk to them and figure out why they're disagreeing with you, if they want to be civil about it, you can see things from their perspective. And maybe if they're willing, they can see things from your perspective, and you both can learn something about it and then figure it out. But if somebody's out there trying to fight with you just to fight with you and try to bring you down to their level to try to embarrass you in a public forum, oh, no. We don't do that here. We don't have time for that. So the moral of the story is just be careful with who you engage with on in a public forum. If somebody's trying to come for your neck, just to come for your neck, just to make a public scene, don't give them the time, because all they want the attention, and they just want to try to bring you down and make you look silly in public. I remember something else parent told me. He told me that when people come for his neck on Twitter, he invites them to have a private conversation, and whether in a DM or on a phone call, to discuss their beef. And he told me that nobody has ever taken him up on the offer to have a private conversation when they're trying to beef with him in public. Now, I wonder why. If you have a problem with a video that somebody made or whatever, and they invite you to have a private conversation about your beef, but you refuse to have that convo, I wonder why. Because you're about nothing. You're about fluff. You're about public spectacle. And ain't nobody got time for public spectacle monkey crap. So don't give them that time. Block, move on with it. We have all types of tools on social media that we can use to block these fools and move on with our lives and not give them the attention. But again, I digress. Let's move on with the video.
These are grown ass men who are getting into a lot of these conversations. We're not talking about kids. We're not even talking about teens. We're talking about dudes 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Getting into these messy, ridiculous, back and forth internet warrior keystroke typing wars and back and forth matches over phones. These aren't items that are people. These are items. They don't have feelings. I mean, this isn't alive. If I talk bad about this, or if I don't like something about this, who cares? Who cares? Okay? It's not that serious. Grown ass men. But what's funny, this is what's hilarious, is I see a lot of grown ass men acting like children on Twitter when you got the female tech creators, grown women who don't even engage in this bullshit. They don't. They're more professional and they have more of a mindset to say that I'm not going to deal with all this crazy petty shit, because why even bother with that? I don't see female tech creators subtweeting, at least not at the rate that I see, males or men doing it. And this isn't a men versus woman thing or gender thing or anything like that. I just don't see it. I constantly see people, the same people, going back and forth to where I've had to mute people. Okay. I have straight up had to mute people because I'm tired of tech creators who want to call themselves a part of the community, want to say that, hey, we're all cool and all that stuff, and then turn right back around and just talk bad about people and call out their creative styles or call out their videos and all this shit. And I know it sounds bad coming from me because, a couple years ago, I made a video about Marquez critiquing him, and I've made videos about a couple other people critiquing them as well. And, I still think that was a mistake to a certain degree because I didn't need to do all that. But now here I am, older and wiser, looking at the stuff, and I'm just shaking my head. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. So to wrap all this back up, looking at all of this tech stuff, I'm sorry. I'm going to do me. Okay. If you're a tech creator, go out there and do you. If you're somebody out there that disagrees with how someone reviewed something, at least be man enough to tell them to their face. Okay. Hit them up in a DM or shut the fuck up. Okay? It's stupid. It's ridiculous at this point. Like I said, all of the side tweeting and side conversations and all of this mess over what? A phone? A laptop? You're ready to, drag somebody out by their name over a product. That's where we're at. That's the point that we're at. Same thing that goes with you guys in the audience. Like, it's not that serious, okay? If you disagree, make a comment, move on. You don't have to take it personal. You don't have to make it personal. It should never be personal. It should simply be about the product. Whether it's a Pixel or an iPhone, or Soundcore headphones, or a damn Xbox controller. Doesn't matter. It's about the products, okay? It's not about the person. Judge the product, talk about the product, and leave it there, and leave all the other crazy BS behind. So hopefully this is a message that you guys can actually take back and learn from it. And I've said my piece. Like I said, if I lose friends or colleagues or whatever over this, I don't care, because at this point, like I said, it's ridiculous. And all it's doing is going higher and higher and getting pettier and pettier. And a lot of people are out here just making fools of themselves. So I guess this is the only way that I can tell you guys, as far as my audience and other creators that may watch this, that enough's enough. Okay. It's just, who cares? I don't care anymore. I don't want to partake in it. I don't want to have any discussions about it. I literally just want to mute and move on, because all it does is just waste time to watch people argue back and forth over the internet over the most stupid, trivial things. And like I said, we're all supposed to be tech creators. We're all supposed to be in this together. There's quote unquote no competition, even though, people act like that they're personally offended by someone else's review of a tech product. So I will go ahead and leave it there, because I'm pretty sure this video is long enough. I'm sorry that this was boring. It didn't have any music, but I felt like this would be more of a straightforward type of thing than an entertainment type of thing. So yeah, no thumbnail, just subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
Whoo! Message received, baby. I love it. I love it. So this is something that kind of perplexed me for a while now. People who like try to roast other creators for how they review a product or how they do their videos. Like, I just think to myself, why? Why do you care so much about what somebody else is doing with their channel? Take that energy and use it for your channel, okay? Because a lot of people are too caught up in what other people are doing with their channels and how they're doing their content, and not spending nearly enough time worrying about their own content and how they're building up their own channels. Now, obviously, I remember he said something at the beginning of the video about a lot of people complaining about this review and that review, or they might come at a creator or to disagree with about how they reviewed a certain product or what they said in a particular video, or if they missed something in a video. Listen, we are all human beings. We all make mistakes. Things are going to happen. But here's the cool thing, though. A lot of times, it's really just the vocal minority that is coming for our neck. My YouTube channel is growing, okay? Even though I got one of the smaller channels out there, my channel is still growing every year. So apparently I must be doing something right. Trenton's channel is growing. Technically T's channel is growing. Zach's channel is growing. We're growing. So as long as the channels are growing, we are doing something correct, okay? Because when the channel stops growing, then it might be time to take a second look like, oh, what am I doing wrong? But if the channels are growing and all of our channels are growing, I think we are okay. There's always going to be vocal minority. There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like what you're doing. There's always going to be a naysayer or troll or a negative Nancy all the time. Basically, that's what we sign up for when we decide to become public figures. Somebody coming for your neck just because they can. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or how you do your content. They're just having a bad day and they're projecting their anger at you as the creator. Again, that is not to say that we are perfect as creators, because we're not. I've told you guys many times a story about how I got a DM in Discord 3 years ago about my audio and how it could be better. My man Christian Taylor DM'd me like, yo, Vyyyper, I love your content, but your audio sounds like it's underwater. You need to do something about it. I wasn't butthurt. I didn't take offense to that comment or that message. I went back and I watched the videos and I agree with him. I'm like, yo, you're right. I need to do something about my audio. And then I went out and brought a Blue Yeti, and the rest is history. But a lot of times we don't get that type of constructive criticism in DMs or Discord or wherever, or in the video comments. A lot of times is, oh, do you have a lisp, Vyyyper? You have a speech impediment? Or why are you talking so loud, Vyyyper? Why are you yelling at me? Blah, blah, blah. A bunch of dumb stuff that has nothing to do with the actual content I'm putting out there, but they're mad at me for whatever reason, and they want to project their anger to me. Bro, I'm not in it. Listen, man. Every time I get a comment on my video that has nothing to do with the videos or nothing constructive to feed me, I delete it because I don't have time. I'm not entertaining the nonsense, bro. I'm 40 years old. There's nothing that you can say to me that has not been said in the past 40 years of my life. I used to get bullied every day for a living, okay? I got bullied every day growing up. You're not going to tell me anything that I have not heard already from somebody 30 years ago. I'm good. So that stuff don't even bother me. I'm just going to delete your comment and move on with my life. I'm not engaging you. I'm not feeding your negativity. I'm not doing that. Because a lot more people like what I do than don't like what I do. And I think this is true of most creators. If you are doing this on a consistent basis and your channel is growing, that means there are many more people that appreciate what you're doing than who don't appreciate what you're doing. Otherwise, your channel would not be growing. So because your channels are growing, that tells me, and it should tell you, that you're on the right path. Continue on the right path. Continue making the best content to your ability. And don't worry about these trolls and these naysayers, because again, if you give them the time of day, if you give them a response, of course they're going to try to bring you down. No, stop entertaining this nonsense. No, we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this. And I'm sorry I have not really been concentrating with you all in the chat, but I've been kind of fired up about this stuff, and we talk about this stuff way too much. All right, let's see. Vyyyper, I don't like that cap you got on. I'm gonna need you to represent. Delete the comment. LeBaron. Listen, LeBaron, this is just a fashion thing. I like the fashion part of it. I don't care about the Dodgers. I just like the fashion. It looks good. So leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Hey, Renee is in here. He said, I appreciate what you're doing. I also appreciate what El Jefe is doing. And we appreciate you, Renee. Even Renee Ritchie gets negative comments on his videos. But you don't see Renee like going at people's neck, because Renee understands. Block out the noise and keep doing you. Because Renee is another person whose channel is growing like wildfire, might I add. But Renee is growing every week. So clearly what Renee Ritchie is doing on YouTube is rubbing a whole lot of people the right way. So why would he change what he's doing if people are rocking with him and his content? Just because a naysayer came out there and tried to come for Renee Ritchie's neck. Renee's not doing that. Renee's not engaging in that stuff. Yeah, see? You got people hating on Mr. Beast for trying to make the biggest video probably he's ever made. Why? What? Why? Because you can't do it? So you're hating on Mr. Beast for making a Squid Game video, what? Because you can't do it? That's like the only reason why we will hate on that man. Because he has the scope to do it, and you can't. Get on his level then. If you got that much hate because of what other people are doing, then level up. But no, that's too hard. That's not what you want to hear, right? Because you want an easy path. You want to take shortcuts. I've told you before, there are no shortcuts in becoming a content creator. The journey is the journey. The grind is the grind. There is no shortcuts, no free passes, no hall passes. You either do the work or get left behind. So if you're mad about somebody's success, it's time for you to level up or shut the hell up. It's that simple. Stand up or fall back. What are we talking about here? There are a lot of people out there that talk too much. You do too much talking and not enough working. And that's just the reality. Do more work. I don't know, man. Hey, we got Gadget God that's out here. What's up, Kimmy? How you doing? My man, Easy Computer Solutions. Yo, I appreciate you joining me the other night, sir. Thank you. What is going on? Who else is out here today? My man, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff? What's going on with you? We got Lobo out there. What's up, Lobo? How you doing? Zach Talk Tech is out there. What's up, bro? How you doing? Exercise Me. What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's going on? You know, I do what I can, man. I do what I can. My man, Tech Key Mike is out here. What's up, bro? How you doing? Also, shout out to all of y'all lurking out there. I know there's a lot of y'all lurking because anytime we get these type of titles, we get more people that watch because we know people love drama and all that stuff. But this is just me reacting to Trent's video, which I've already done. So if you missed that part, you can go back and rewind here. But yeah, Trent made a lot of good points. Listen, here's the other thing. Like, oh, check, we got BG Tech Life out there. We got Joey out there. What's up, man? My man Travis MCP is out there. Oh my God, a rare Travis appearance. What's up, bro? How you doing? So here's the thing, all right. I have told you all before that if you don't listen to anything else I say on these live streams, listen to this next bit. You should do well. You would do well to make sure that you maintain positive relationships with your fellow creators. I told you all this before because you never know who might be in a position to help you on your way. Just over the past 2 weeks, I have connected several creators myself with brands that they wanted to work with, or at the very least, I reached out to the brands on their behalf because I trust them. I rock with them. I know they're not going to make me look bad. And I'm pretty sure there are other creators who have done the same on my behalf. They have reached out to brands on my behalf because they trust me and they know I'm not going to have to fool and embarrass them. That cannot be done if there does not exist positive relationships with your fellow creators. So while you're out here trying to one up on somebody on Twitter or dunk on somebody on Twitter, you are burning a bridge that can help you in your journey and help your business grow just because you want to chase clout and burn bridges. Ain't nobody, no. We are grown folk. We are adults. This is an adult game. Conduct yourself like adults and you'll level up like adults. If you conduct yourself like kids, you'll stay in the kid level. You'll be on the outside looking in. You'll be trying to be invited to the big table, but nobody won't take you seriously because they know how you act. This is not hard. This is not hard at all. This is pretty easy to me. Be a good human being and the rest will take care of itself, literally. Yes, there are going to be people that you don't like. Yes, there are going to be videos that you don't like. That doesn't mean you got to put people on blast or try to make people look bad just because you don't like it. Because just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody else doesn't like it. Again, all of our channels are growing. So clearly, even if like somebody makes a video I don't like, it doesn't matter because somebody else probably likes the way they're doing it. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to like dunk on somebody because I don't like a video they made. No, I'm going to keep doing my thing because everybody does things differently and that's okay. I keep trying to tell you all, we don't all have to be alike. If we did everything the same way, the world would be a very boring place and no progress would be made. And ain't nobody got time for that. As the exercise me says, it isn't about what you do, it's about who you know. No. Actually, it's both. It's about what you do and who you know. They both go out. If both play a role, bro. It ain't just about who you know. Because again, when somebody goes out of their way for you, you got to have a body of work to back up them putting their reputation on the line for you. Because again, this is a reputation-based business. It's more about reputation than anything. And the way to get your reputation up is to put in the work. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. The way to get your reputation up in the content creation game is to put in the work. Period. Again, there are no shortcuts. There are no hall passes. It's the grind. It's the work. If you want somebody to go to bat for you, why should they go to bat for you? Do you have a body of work that is representative of your brand that people can rock with? Because I keep telling you guys, when you go reach out to your favorite creators to do a collab, the first thing they're going to do is vet you. They're going to go to your channel. They're going to check out your content. They're going to check out your social media. They're going to make sure that you are about that business. They're going to make sure that you're not going to put them in a position that could potentially embarrass them because of your actions. It is a reputation-based business. And if your reputation is not up to snuff, they're not messing with you, period. You're not getting messed with. They'll ignore you or just look over you and keep going about their lives. Because nobody is putting their reputations on the line for an asshole. Period. Nobody is putting their reputation on the line for an asshole, okay? That's just the reality in all walks of life, not just content creation. Nobody is putting themselves out there, putting their brands, their careers, their livelihoods on the line for somebody who could potentially muck it up. No. So if you want to be successful, if you want people to take you seriously, then get serious. I like what Lobo said, right? He said he would like a video, but he disagrees about a certain point. But he just moves on. He doesn't try to bash the creator. He moves on when he doesn't disagree with a video. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Doug? How you doing, man? Appreciate you dropping in, man. Brett Shooty out here. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? But some of y'all are doing it wrong, man. Some of y'all out here chasing the clout instead of chasing the work. If you took more time to chase the work instead of chasing the clout, you'd be in a lot better place. Again, people don't forget things. The internet is forever and the internet is undefeated. People don't forget nothing. There are always receipts, okay? There are receipts out there that people will use against you. If you put them in that position, they will use the receipts against you. So you better be careful about how you conduct yourselves out in public, on these Twitters, on these YouTube, on these Instagrams, because receipts are out there and they will be used against you if the time comes. The best thing to do is to make sure that there are no receipts out there. And you do that by being a good human being. Again, I'm not saying that you won't have your beef, because ultimately, if you're in the game, somebody coming after you at some point, especially if you're successful, because some people just are trash and they're going to do that. But you do not have to give in and engage them. Ignore them. Don't give them the time of day. Move on, block, ignore, do what you got to do, and keep doing you. And I promise you, if you do these things, your life will be so much cleaner and clearer, and they'll just be talking into the void because you won't be ignoring, or you won't be engaging with them. And then at some point, they'll just realize that you're not the one, and then they'll move on to somebody else because they know they're not going to get that attention from you, and you should not give them that attention. Renee. Oh, Renee. I love Renee. Renee's great. Yo, battery power. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. Haven't seen you in a while, man. What's going on? Travis. Oh, Travis. Tech for your needs. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? But I think I've talked about this enough. I mean, I think you all have the general gist of what I said tonight. I don't think we need to go the whole hour with this. I'm not going to go a whole hour with this. Y'all get it. Just at the end of the day, be good human beings and maintain good relationships with your fellow creators. Even if you, as a creator out there doing stuff you don't like, don't put them on blast. What is the point? Seriously, what is the point of putting a creator on blast? That does nothing but make you look bad. That doesn't make them look bad. It makes you look bad as a person. Just because you don't like something that somebody else is doing does not mean you have to go put them on blast. Life is too short. There are much more important things that you need to do as a creator instead of putting your fellow creator on blast. And again, as I said at the beginning of the video, if it could potentially mess with your money, no, we don't do that. Absolutely not. Do not do anything that could potentially mess with your money. Don't let anybody out here mess with your money. Because every time you engage in this negativity and this trolling and stuff online, you are potentially messing with your money, and they are potentially messing with your money, and ain't nobody worth that. Because none of these people out here are paying your bills. Period. Don't let them mess with your money. Shout out to my man Zach for the super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're having a good day. I know you're about to stream pretty soon, so hopefully you have a good stream. And as Renee said, rewarding negative attention just validates it. Exactly. And you don't want to be out here validating these trolls, because if they get validated, they're coming harder. When you give them the attention when you give them the attention that they think, they are coming harder than ever, because you gave them what they wanted, and they know if they come for you, you're an easy target, and they can keep coming for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. My man Darren from the Philippines. What's up, bro? Appreciate you being here. How you doing? What's going on? Dude, I love you, LeBaron. Never change, man. Never change, man. Appreciate you, bro. What up, Savage? How you doing, bro? What's going on, man? What's going on with you? What is going on with you? But Hopefully something I or Trent has said during this live stream will resonate with you all. Hopefully you all have an amazing Sunday night. As you all know, I am going every day in November. So your boy Vyyyper will be back at some point tomorrow to live stream, probably tomorrow night. Because actually, you know what? Actually, my Monday is pretty close. I might go earlier tomorrow, earlier in the day. So just be on the lookout for a live stream tomorrow. Just it'll be scheduled probably. But or as I always tell you guys, make sure you're following me on Twitter because I usually let you know what's going on if you follow me on Twitter. Reche's out there. What's up, Reche? I was just about to give the thought off, and then he comes in. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But until the next time, people, this your boy Vyyyper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.